This is Luke from CordCuttersNews.com. Today I'm setting up my parents to be cord cutters. To do it, I've started off with a Leaf antenna to get them local channels. They're currently paying about $20 a month for cable to get local channels and a handful of other ones. If the TV Fool report is correct, they should get about 30-some channels, more channels than they pay for now, and get all their local channels in HD as opposed to the standard def they get. That will save them about $240 a year. I'm also setting them up with a Roku for Netflix and Amazon. They already have an Amazon Prime membership, and they've used our Roku before and love it. So the ability to get Netflix and the other content will be a big plus for them. So let's take a look at a little unboxing of the Leaf. I've done a Roku unboxing in the past. This is the Leaf amplified version. It's supposed to have about a 50-mile range. All the transmitters are about 20 miles or so or less, so that shouldn't be any problem to get the big ABC, NBC, CBS, and so forth. This is the flat version. There's a couple other versions like the curve that they sell. I'm going to try out this version so I can hang it in the window of their little sitting room where they watch TV. And I'll show you everything that comes with the Leaf. Alright, so it's well packaged. No worry about any damage on this. This must be the amplifier right here. Yep, there we go. Oh nope, it's the cable. So you get a nice cable, good range on that. Here is the wall adapter for the amplifier and the amplifier itself. Now, the nice thing that they include here is this is a USB cable. Most flat screen TVs nowadays will include a USB port so that when your TV's on, it will power the amplifier. When you turn the TV off, it turns it off to save you some money. When you use the wall charger, it's just always on. Not a lot of power being pulled, but it is a nice feature if you can plug it into your TV. I'll demonstrate that a little later when I hook it up. Here's some pads. It looks like you can pin it right into your wall to hold it up. Those Velcro tabs right there if you want to Velcro it. Nice inclusion. I didn't know that would be part of it. Instructions on how to connect it. There's only 2 steps to connect the amplifier. Now let's get, what else do we have in here? Just some more details. It is a 16-foot cable that comes with that. And then all your special offers. Papa John's, eMusic, just kind of generic specials. Getting the antenna out. So there's the Leaf antenna itself. As you can see, it is paper thin. The one side is black, the other is white. It does not matter, from what I read, which side you hang it on. We'll probably do the white side just because the walls in their house will better match that. If you have a darker room or location, you can always hang this side. If I was in my home, we'll probably use that side. So that's everything that comes with it. Is the antenna itself. Just kind of give you an idea of my hand, about average size. Not a big antenna, easily can be hidden on the wall or in a window like we're going to do. A USB wall charger. And the amplifier. You plug this in here from the antenna, and then you plug this in into your TV, and there you can use that to either plug into the wall charger or your TV's back. And then I will also set up their Roku to give them the ability to surf the web. Now, with this, the reason I went with the Roku over many other options, I know this question's going to come up a lot, easy use. I've had quite a few people who are not very good with technology, and they set up their Roku and it works great. The remotes are easy to understand. The quick buttons to Amazon Instant and Netflix just make it the ideal choice for anyone who's not very good with technology but wants to cut the cable bill down, or in our case, be a cord cutter and completely eliminate it. So I'm going to go pack this back up, take it upstairs to their sitting room, and then we'll do a little video showing it all hooked up. This is Luke from CordCuttersNews.com. As you can see, I'm not in my living room, I'm in my parents' sitting room as we're setting them up to be cord cutters. They're currently paying for the very basic cable package of about $20 a month to give them roughly 20 channels, all in standard definition, the local channels, and then they get a variety of other channels, the shopping networks, that kind of stuff. Now with the antenna, the Leaf antenna we've hooked up, they're getting more channels than they used to, including this Me TV channel here I got up with the classic shows. To set them up as a cord cutter, we've gone with a Roku. The reason I picked a Roku is this remote. Easy buttons to get to Netflix and the Amazon accounts they already paid for. So they can jump around, easy use, and that was a big pick for the Roku over many of the other options, is just the ease of setup, ease of use. What we're replacing is this Comcast remote. The annoying thing about this is not only would you need the TV remote to change any settings on the TV, you need the Comcast remote for their digital now cable box. Even though they're only paying for the 20 standard channels, they still have to have a digital converter box on it. Now all they'll need is this TV remote and the Roku remote. Cutting out a whole remote, giving them more channels, and giving it to them in HD. Kind of jumping through the long list of channels they got here. They got their NBC affiliate. They have their Fox affiliate. And a whole ABC, NBC, CBS, all those local ones. Plus they have the smaller ones like Antenna TV, This TV, Me TV, Ion, the list goes on. They still get a whole bunch of shopping networks. They get a lot of other public broadcast channels are included, a lot of religious channels. But so they come out on top, more channels. They get the local channels in HD, and they're going to save about $240 a year on their cable bill. When setting this up, we used the Leaf, the amplified version 1. We had to play around a little bit, find the best spot in the house to put it, or in the sitting room I should say. The 16-foot cable is perfect. It fit all over the room. We first put it in one corner and got most of the channels. I moved it to the other corner, got other channels, and we found in the middle a spot that we found got all the channels in great quality, as you can see right here. No issues, better quality. If you have parents a little concerned about cutting the cord, what we've done here is we still have Comcast. And they're going to get the ability to try this out for a month, make sure it works. If it continues to work for them, we'll cancel the cable and go that way. And I've heard from many cord cutters they do that. You know, they're hesitant to cut the cable because they may not get the content they want, or will it work. If you try cutting the cable for a month, even though you may still be paying for the cable, this is a great opportunity to make sure it does everything you need before you make the final plunge. So keep that in mind if you're talking to your parents about, hey, you know, you should do this, and then they can try it out. I also strongly recommend the keep it simple philosophy. A lot of people out there have different options and systems, but this will allow them to just get what they want. They get their Netflix and they get their Amazon, and they're good to go without the need for complicated other options. I know people are going to bring up the idea of, well, if you have Comcast, doesn't this do most of the things on your TV? Well, you still need to use this remote to adjust input and settings on the TV. So you really are being able to cut back on what they need to mess with. You know, between this remote will operate everything on the TV, and this remote will do everything on the Roku. No longer will you need to turn on the TV with one remote and then adjust the channels with another remote if you wanted to change any settings on the TV or change the input. So keep that in mind when you're talking to your parents. Now, I worked with the Leaf. It worked great. I've also picked up a more powerful Sky antenna for my brother that I'm going to hook up later for him as he cuts the cable also. So we're down, you know, 2 cable customers were down this week as they move in to be cord cutters. Have you been considering setting up your parents or anybody? Check out the links below. We'll have some guides and some suggestions on different options for equipment and ways for different people looking for different solutions. So check the links in the comments if you're trying to convince people to become cord cutters and they're a little hesitant about what's needed to make that happen, check it out on our website. But 10 out of 10 of the Mohu Leaf. As you can see, I'm watching it right now. Great quality picture. Let's jump here. Football's happening on a Sunday. Beautiful. They paid $20 a month to get standard def picture before. Now they're getting HD. And even the standard def picture looks a lot better than the previous paid version that they were doing through Comcast. Honestly, for most people, I see no reason to be paying $20 to Comcast when you can easily just walk up and get free over-the-air antennas. And then here's Ion. Great quality. Now, even with the higher level paid channels with Comcast, at least when I did it, you didn't get this channel in HD. Now you do. And you get all their sub channels like Ion Life. We never got that with Comcast paying before, at least in the packages we did. Now for free we're getting it. And like I said, you still get all the PBS channels, the home shopping network. So tell your parents, hey, you'd be amazed what channels are there for free. I know the manufacturers of the Leaf antenna have a website that shows you what you should get with their antenna. Highly recommend you check that out. I'll link to that too. Type in your address and it'll pop up what you can expect to get. If you have any questions about how to set my parents or convince them to try this, post them in the comments. I'll do my best to respond to everybody.